Hello, my all signs, my all stars are very, very welcome to the channel, the space, and my home. I am Shivalika. I welcome you. This is your weekly reading from the 5th to the 11th Jan 2026. This is your weekly energy reading, your Lenormand reading, which is accurate daily predictions, is already out. I'm going to attach the link if you're interested. Think of it this way, that Lenormand is your map. It tells you exactly what's going to happen on each day. An energy reading is your secret sauce, how you can make the energy move. Both equally beneficial, both specially made just for you. Because that's the intention, your absolute growth and highest expansion. All right, now that the intentions are set, for all those who have subscribed, thank you. For all those who are brand new, I welcome you with an open heart. Keep an open mind and let's jump in. We're starting with Aries. Hello, Aries, and welcome. 5th to the 11th Jan 2026. Happy New Year once again. Let's see. By the way, your Lenormand readings are up. They are daily accurate predictions. You can go and check them out if you want a day-to-day update, right? But we are back here and we're doing your weekly energy. Let's jump in, Aries. Let's see what's coming this week for you. Aries, you're starting this week with... Oh, wow. Interesting. You know, it's almost like I had trouble seeing that card. So, trouble seeing something. That's your energy. And there's a lot of people, by the way. A lot of people in the mix. Your energy within you. What a contrast. On your mind. Oh, you have a big goal coming towards you this week. All right, Aries, stay put, stay put. We're going to talk about it. Your challenge, advantage. Oh, gosh, I think that's a very good advantage considering what's coming this week for you. And a card that's going to help us raise our frequency, Aries. Ooh, what did you do? Or what are you doing? See, you're starting with the 5 of Wands. This is, again, fire, your fire sign, Aries. This is a lot of people. Is it good? Is it bad? No, I'm not going to label it that. We'll see when we clarify. But I just want to say, this is people similar like you and, you know, kind of practicing something on each other or trying to prove a point who's better than the other. Think of it this way, that you're in a boardroom and there's a meeting going on and Aries is with everyone else and everyone is brainstorming and everybody's ideas are hitting. And you're one of them. That kind of an energy. So clearly you're doing something. You're in between. You're not stopping. You're equally shooting back. You're doing something. You're firing, if I may say so. You're firing. Within you, you've got the Hermit, number 9. Hermit is a very solitude, solo energy. And it's nice to see that the Hermit is within, because the Hermit energy of wisdom, guidance, seeking belongs within. It truly belongs within. It shines when it's within you. So I like the fact that the Hermit, I almost want to say that it's like the homework energy. You're preparing within and firing guns outside, preparing within and shooting, preparing within and then going out and showcasing how much. You're clearly not stopping, Aries, clearly not. But you're actually doing your homework. There's a lot, whatever it is that you're doing requires a lot of wisdom, requires a lot of knowledge. You might be staying up late at night and teaching yourself, keeping yourself up to date with certain trends, certain information. That'll set you apart from this competition that you are in. What I love that on your mind, you've got the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is solidity, stability, goals, big, badass, well-defined legacy kind of goals. So clearly, but it's in your mind yet, which is a good place. Things happen twice, once in your mind and once in the real world. So good to know, Aries, that in your mind you have a goal, you're sitting tight with that goal, and you've seen yourself accomplish that goal. You've seen yourself accomplish that victory. And you're sitting very proud, may I say that. Love that for you. What's coming towards you is the devil. Hello, hello, hello. There is a devil energy. Capricorn, if the sign is of importance, but the devil energy is, I'm actually inclined to say it's like you've met your ultimate match. Here there are 5 people fighting and all are pretty much the same league, but the devil have these 2 people who look eye to eye, and that's what I'm picking up with this deck. This is not the same deck. I use different decks so that I get different hits for everyone. I think this is the Wizard's Tarot deck. And it's almost like you come face to face with the ultimate challenger. The ultimate challenge. And you both have very strong fire. Now your challenge this week is the 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles is it's in itself, it's a very generous energy. It is the energy where you can give, but maybe this week you're not supposed to give something freely because you're also in the same game. You may want to reconsider giving out, especially do not give out things for free if you're good at it. Make sure you take something in return. Make sure the person in front of you who's receiving something from you is held accountable for the fact that Aries gave something, even if it's out of generosity. That's a pretty cool challenge. Now your advantage, and I like this, is the Tower. Tower is bringing the house down. What's coming in is the devil. The advantage is the Tower. Tower is bringing this devil down. Oh, you're going to, whatever the outcome of this is, it is going to shock a lot of people. Will it shock you? You know, the Tower is often referred to as the energy of Mars. Mars has this, massive destruction as a planet, but it's such a hopeful planet. People still think that, who knows? But there is this hope that planet could be inhabitable, right? And Mars is your energy, Aries. You are Mars. Fierce, dominant, very emperor-like. So something here clearly for you. The advantage is disruption, chaos, bringing the house down. Let's see what we've got for your, to raise your frequency. We've got the Temperance, and Temperance is, that's 8 minutes, I guess. Temperance is a 6, 7, okay. To raise your frequency, 867, 76786, if that is of significance for you. We gotta keep doing what we gotta keep doing. We have the Temperance. Temperance is Sagittarius energy. You are Aries. Fire, very, very similar. To raise your frequency, harmony, balance, and that's in your challenge actually. 6 of Pentacles is also about the giving and receiving. So you have to make sure you don't give more than you can. Very important. So to raise your frequency, you have the Temperance, tempering, moderating, not too much, too little. Of course, Aries, you're not going to give, but here the thing is, whatever you give out, make sure you hold people accountable for what you're giving. Don't let people get away with free stuff. They should remember what they received from Aries and everybody else. All right, let's clarify. Also, you see that in your raising your frequency, you've got the 8. 8 is infinity symbol, if that is of significance. Some of you may have a tattoo of infinity in this region, possibly. Or maybe ankle, wrist, ankle, neckline. So thinking limitless, by the way, harmonizing your energy, not letting somebody get the best of you, by the way. Let's see, Aries, let's see what's going on. 5 of Wands, what is this energy? So many people vying for the same thing. What are you showing me? Yeah. 3 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. It's not a fight. It's not chaos. It's not conflict. 5 of Wands is not always conflict and chaos. I know a lot of people read it that way, but it's a good, healthy competition. And at the end of this competition, one of you is going to be rewarded. One of you is going to win. You can only win in competition. Otherwise, where else do you win in life? So it feels like it's a competition, a bunch of people doing the same thing, and whoever does the best, whoever performs the best, gets a reward. Within the Hermit, let's clarify, Aries, the Hermit for you. And I love the Hermit for you. Look, 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 you can't make this thing up. You've got the Six of Wands and the Magician. I mean, love it when the Hermit energy, the energy of seeking wisdom, guidance is within you because you're doing the homework. Six of Wands is pure victory. Magician is card number 1, magic, performing. You've seen this happen within. You've tasted the victory moment within you. You have done the homework. You are ready. And I want to say this, Aries, you have, in a sense, you have in your manifestation, how it works for you is you see yourself win. You see yourself celebrated. You see yourself doing the thing that you love and winning in it. Winning in it. The victory part is very important. You're not just, for example, if you want to buy a house, how you are, sort of imagining the scenario is you've not only got the house, you're now throwing a party. You're inviting people for the housewarming party. That kind of energy. Beautiful. Let's see the King of Pentacles on your mind. We have, because that's the goal, the big goal in your mind. We have Ten of Swords and the Devil is coming. This goal, whatever this thing that's going on in your mind, you have faced it before once. Take it however it resonates. I want to tell you, this Devil could be a connection. It could be a person. It could be a challenge. It could be an opportunity. It could be work. It can be anything. We'll clarify and see. But I want to tell you this, Aries, in your mind, why this goal has become so clear, so prominent, why you're holding on to this goal is because you have not succeeded in it before. You have not. And this time you've set out to face the Devil, face this situation, face this person, face this scenario one more time. However, this time you feel more prepared. Let's see then, what is this Devil? Curiosity at its peak. Or this Devil has affected your mind a lot, by the way. Whatever this thing that's coming towards you, this Devil, Capricorn energy, connection, hold, whatever it is, it kind of makes you feel powerless. The Devil, therefore, is Eight of Swords and the Temperance, and you have the Temperance in raising your frequency. Whatever this thing is, Aries, it's going to be different for different people. It could be a person, it could be a job, it could be an opportunity, it could be coming face to face. It feels like you're coming face to face with someone. And I'll tell you something. Whoever you are coming face to face with this week, this energy has the tendency to put you down. This energy has the tendency to make you feel blocked, make you feel less. But this time, you are going to showcase them the energy of Temperance, which is, guess what? I'm doing better. I have my life in order. I am sorted. I am organized. I am a magician. Don't let anybody get away with thinking you are less. Never. Don't give that kind of privilege to anyone. Even on your bad day, you're the only person who should know you're having a bad day. Six of Pentacles as a challenge this week. We've got the King of Cups and the Nine of Wands. Could be a water sign. Could be a water sign. Could be someone. I am feeling the challenge here is maybe somebody's kept you on hold. Maybe somebody is not able to keep up their promises. Maybe somebody is, they're just, the energy that I'm picking up is someone says love. Someone says, I get you. But do they? Do they? Or do they expect you to now do all the work? So maybe hold on this week and let people figure out a way to get back to you instead of you figuring out on their behalf. If you might want to hear this again, Aries, let people figure themselves out because you have a lot more things to do. The Tower for your advantage. We've got the Ace of Wands and the Justice. Whatever is coming down, whatever is crumbling, whatever disruption, in that lies victory for you. And I think this is precise. I almost want to say you're going to feel the first hit of freedom. And for a lot of you Aries who are participating, who are competing, who are pitching, who are putting something out there, there is victory written for you. There is victory. Clear-cut victory. This week turns in your favor. Big time. So if whatever is coming down, allow it to. Let's see the Temperance to raise your frequency. We've got the Six of Swords, love that. And the Seven of Pentacles. Make your move, okay? And let others be very unpredictable. People should not come to know what your next move is, but you make your next move. Till now, I feel an energy has kept you on hold, an energy has kept you waiting, an energy has had a hold on you. But now this is how you change the game. This is how you bring the plot twist. You keep moving. You become the magician and you let them figure out. Because let them figure out not only themselves, but let them figure out you, Aries. Very, very important. All right, let's take out 3 cards from the Shadow Oracle for you, and let's see what wants to come out. Love it. We've got the inner balance. What you resist persists. What you accept transforms. Wholeness, duality. And I love duality because duality is temperance, making two things work. So what you resist persists. What you accept transforms. The second one is embrace the void. Your true potential is waiting to be discovered. That's what the Hermit within you is seeking. Pure victory. Embrace the void. Emptiness, creative power. Basically spending time with yourself and getting your creative powers aligned. And we have spirit awakening. Sit with your shadows. It's the way to enlightenment. Intuition, spirituality. Which is precisely what you're doing, Aries. Precisely. You are, there is inner balance, there is embracing your time alone with yourself, and there is sitting down and knowing that the moment for your enlightenment is in your hands. Let people figure out theirs. You do you. That's what I have for you, Aries. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. And I hope I have done good on the time. If only I could get a number. Moving on to, who are we moving on to? We are moving on to Taurus. Hello Taurus and welcome. This is your weekly energy reading from the 5th to the 11th Jan 2026. Your daily predictions Sunday to Saturday are already up. You can go and have a look at it if you are curious enough to know day by day how you can make things work for yourself in advance, if you are the one who wants to be prepared. So let's go. 5th to the 11th weekly energy reading, Taurus. Let's go. What are you starting? What are you showing? What are you doing, Taurus? You're starting with interesting. I'm curious to see. Okay, that's your energy. Let's see what we've got within you, Taurus. Okay. All right. Coming towards you this week. Whoa. Challenge. Advantage. I have some reversals in this deck and I was going to put them upside down, but I won't. Let's take a card that's going to help you raise your frequency and let's go. You're starting with the Sun energy, but the Sun has come out in reverse. Sun is, of course, the brightest, the best, the most beautiful card, number 19, fire-like energy. I also like how the lady is sitting with the kid and teaching. This is about teaching. This is spending time with your loved ones. It also feels like passing on something that you have to a little one. Like a mentor, like a student, like a child, mother-like. But this has come out in reverse. So are you feeling the lack of sun? Are you feeling the lack of something Are you feeling that you're not having enough time to spend with someone? Are you feeling that you're not able to give that kind of love, that kind of attention? Or are you not getting it from someone? The sun in reverse is not feeling the energy of sun. And sun is spirited. Sun is, sun makes you want to go out. Sun is also clarity. Something you don't have clarity about. And I also feel, I feel a little less of something, Taurus, a little less. Within you, you have the Three of Pentacles. See, within your teaching, Three of Pentacles is all about how this person is teaching the children, explaining them, this is what you do, this is how you create, this is how we make, and let's now go and put out our work. But this is within you. You really want to kind of either teach someone or put yourself out there. However, in your energy, you're not, can I say the word is, you're feeling very less enthusiastic. Because the sun in reverse, sun upright is, oh my God, I'm so charged up. Yeah, this feels like your battery is down. In simple words, your battery feels way lesser. And you might be actually charging and plugging, but you're like, wait, yesterday I was like at 80% at this point of time. Why am I still at 15? That kind of energy. And you want to do it within. Within, when you're sitting with yourself or you're closing your eyes, you can see it happen. But there's a gap between the within and the real world. On your mind, you have the Five of Wands. This is conflict. This is conflicting ideas. This is difference in opinion. Everybody wanting different thing. Everybody looking the wrong way. Everybody throwing their opinion. And what do we have at the end of it? Chaos and confusion. Too many people in your mind, too many people have their opinions stuffed, which is why you may be feeling drained. Very simple explanation. Now what's coming is big one. And this is just the second week of Jan. We have the death. This is the ending. I will clarify. I don't want to say more. The energy is just of death, and I want to keep it that, because let the cards do the talking, or at least let the cards show us the way. I don't want to assume for anybody. I want to keep it very clear between you and me. The challenge is the Five of Cups. This is also in reverse. Five of Cups is mourning, feeling the loss of something, feeling the pain, but it's in reverse. Either it's not hitting you at all, Taurus, or it's hitting you very, very hard. It's going to be different for different people. So either this loss, because there is an energy of ending coming this week. I mean, either it's not hitting you at all, or it's hitting you so hard that your entire life has turned upside down. That's why the sun is upside down. You cannot make this thing up. Now the advantage is the Page of Wands. And Page of Wands, I feel you should be more attentive and get more information. Because the Page of Wands here is, it's like listening to something. You need to hear something, Taurus, that is specifically for you. Or maybe you need to start paying attention to what people are talking and telling you. Because some information, it's in your advantage. That's why I'm telling you. There is some information, I don't know, information travels 360 degrees, vertically, horizontally, from the space. There is some information that is very, very vital to you. Very, very. And you really need to pay attention and hear it this week. Let's see what we've got to raise your frequency. Ooh, Ace of Sword. Love it. This is air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This is a breakthrough. This is clarity. Look how we have started with love it. And to raise your frequency, become super sharp. Whatever it is, your thing this week should become very sharp, become very cutthroat, become very brutal. If you want something, ask it as it is. Do not fluff around it. Do not BS around it. Be very clear. In fact, even if you're having a conversation with yourself, be direct, be honest. Also look at your DMs, direct message. So what is this death then? Let's clarify, let's see. What is this week? Let's see the sun in reverse, Taurus. Why do we have the very beautiful sun in reverse? Two of Wands and Nine of Cups. It's in reverse because there is something that you're wishing, that you're manifesting, and it's still, so there's a gap. In simplest words, there is still a gap. Two of Wands is the energy of still looking out. You know, it's like you've put your ads out, but you've not yet got a response. So in simple words, Taurus, the reason why you're not feeling up to it, because you've been waiting for something, could be traveling, could be a message back, could be a contact back, could be a reply from someone, but it's not reached you yet. And you've wished upon it. It is a dream, it is a manifestation. For a lot of you, this could very well be that you're feeling bad that you were not invited to a party. That kind of energy. You were hoping to get an invitation to an event, but it did not happen. Or you're still waiting for it to happen. Three of Pentacles within you. Seven of Wands and the Four of Swords. You have to ask yourself this, Taurus, that have you made yourself too exclusive? You know what this screams to me is there is a niche. And if there is a niche, then we have to act according to the niche then. There is a group, there is a segment here, because I do see the energy of blocking and then operating with a certain group of people, and maybe just one sometimes. So maybe it's just you, it's a one-person army. But you do want to create with the world. That's what you're showing within. So have you made yourself accessible enough, or are you coming across as someone who's hard to reach, hard to get in touch with? Okay, let's see the Five of Wands in the mind, and I think that's the thing, that there are too many opinions, too many people, and none of them have a direction. Whoa. Two of Cups and the Tower, Five of Wands, this chaos. Look at it. Two people come together and boom, the Tower happens. I want to say this, that if you agree to the person, you will lose out on something. The reason why your mind is conflicted or has so many opinions is because the last time you trusted someone, it went down south. Or the last time you trusted someone, you had a deal, you had an agreement, it completely went kaploosh. And maybe this person could have been a love one, because we have the Two of Cups there. But that's no reason for allowing conflicting and chaotic minds to enter. Maybe this is something that you need to do by yourself. Because if you don't do this by yourself, others will come and define it for you. And it feels like if you don't do it, because you're fearing the worst, others will define it. Or if nothing else, Taurus, they're going to waste your time. Let's see death. What is this death that is coming? Oh, this was a long time coming, wasn't it? Death is card number 13. This is Scorpionic energy. And then it's clarified by the Hanged Man and the Six of Swords. This was a long time pending, 14 months, 13, 14. And I like the Hangman and I'll tell you what the death here is. The death here is, for a lot of you, you were stuck in a place, you were stuck in a situation, you were stuck in a feeling, and you've got a release. It could be moving houses, moving residences, going for a travel, going for a trip. It just feels like a very important shift. For a lot of you, the death of something would have been very traumatic for you. That's why your sun is reversed. But now, this week, that phase changes and you move on to the next one. So all the stuckness is over. That's nice. That's really, really nice. Let's see the Five of Cups in your challenge, and that's in reverse. Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. In order, the challenge here is for you to put your work out there, for you to get this promotion, for you to get this job, for you to get this team up and going, for things to work in your favor. Who is the person in charge? Either you need to become the person in charge, or you need to get friendly with the person in charge. Come on the good side with the person in charge. Don't waste your time on the middlemen. Simple. I'm also picking up that for a lot of you, you may have to get in the good books of the mother. Solid matriarchy here, in a good way. Let's see the Page of Wands for your advantage this week. We've got the Ten of Swords and the Two of Swords. There is an information here. There is an information. You have the Two of Swords. Something, you may be in that state where you're feeling hurt, you're feeling, you're remembering your last loss, your last failure, your last moment of weakness, or that moment. It could be anything, when you broke up, you lost a job, anything that lasts. And when you go in that state, you kind of become indecisive. That's why your advantage is to open up, to listen, to hear, to bring in more information. And that's why you've got Ace of Swords for your new, because every time you revisit the hurt and the pain, you're going to get into a mode of indecisiveness, Taurus. Ace of Swords for to raise your frequency. We've got the Lovers and the Five of Cups. This could very well be a connection. Twin flame, soulmate. And yes, this connection has hurt you. In this connection, you feel hurt. You feel like things are not working out, which is why your best bet is speak the truth, be brutal, express your truth, and then we'll see. There's no point being quiet. There is no point. You've been in a stuck state for a very long time. And if you're getting an opportunity, there's a door opening where you can express yourself. Please do, Taurus. Okay, 3 cards from the Shadow Work Oracle. Let's see 3 messages for you. We have, how beautiful are these messages? The first one is Shadow Dance. When you move shadows, you discover your rhythm. Fluidity, movement, open. If you like dancing, please go ahead and dance. And again, I see a person. I see 2 people, very similar to the Two of Cups, which you have on your mind. So, movement, make sure the body is moving. Positive change, transform pain into strength and empower yourself. Ascend, evolution, free. Death is coming. Whatever is stuck, you're getting a release this week itself. Very, very bang on with your reading. Wounded healer. The wound is the place where light enters you. The wound is the place where the light enters you. You use, how does the light enter? You use the Ace of Swords. Truth. Empathy, healing, purpose. This is what I have for you, Taurus. I sincerely hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is always the intention of this table. Okay, moving on to Gemini. Hello, Gemini, and welcome. This is your weekly energy reading from 5th to the 11th. And your daily accurate predictions are already up. Those are Lenormand. If you want day-to-day prediction, what's going to happen, what's coming your way, it's already up. You can check it out. These are your weekly energy. How you can use that energy and make the week even more amazing. All right. The cards are flipping. Gemini, let's see what amazing things we've got for you this week. Sit down tight. Let's do this. You're starting with, wow. I'm getting a very mother-daughter kind of a vibe. A very role model, very iconic, very iconic. That's your energy within you, on your mind, coming towards you. Challenge this week, advantage this week. Okay, and a card that's going to help us raise our frequency. You're starting with the number 3, Empress. Empress is mom-like, mother-like, the planet, the earth. I mean, people look up to you. You're role model, you're iconic. It's almost like Gemini, you're the person when people approach you, boom, their things get done. Abundant, your energy is so abundant. Anybody who comes in the range of your energy feels good about themselves. Now within you, you have the 7 of Cups. Okay, so you have few things to think about. A lot of things to think about. 7, to say the least. 7 highly effective habits of people. So you have some, you're making a list, you're doing something, you're caught up between certain things, you're scrolling. You have options within, in simplest words, about what we'll see. On your mind, you're not able to make a decision. You're not able to make a decision. It's almost like you have money to invest, you have a lot of ways, you don't know. Or, your time. In today's world, time is the biggest luxury. Empress is time. Your time. Maybe your time, you're thinking of the ways you can put your time, but you're not able to make a decision. What's coming is the High Priestess, and this is so interesting because in the opening energy, the mother and the child, or 2 energies, are there. One goes for help and the help is provided. What's coming is the High Priestess, which is an energy of intuition. But when I look at the image, it says that 2 people may not be together. They have got to trust that when they're away from each other, it has to work. So something here about trust, that whatever you're doing is working, has to work, even if that other energy is not with you. Challenge is the King of Wands, possibly a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag is a challenge. The challenge is also, I think the challenge is an energy. This energy is coming out very high, mighty, very cocky. Someone who's not, they say they do amazing work, but when you show up, you find them not doing it. I mean, they're almost like wasting time. The challenge is, and it's not you, Gemini, it's a person in your energy. They are great, they are amazing, but the challenge is this week, how are you going to tame this person? Because you got to get some work done through this person, possibly. Your advantage is the Tower. The Tower is very interesting. This is the Alice in Wonderland deck. The Tower here is, it's almost like, it's like, how you start with helping, then you start with trusting 2 people, and then I see like an outburst. That's your advantage. Something is going to happen. Do I want to say confrontation? Yes, it feels like a breaking out, like something has been kept for a long while, because small fights and small tiffs are not Tower. Tower is almost like a build-up, and when you can no longer take something, then you kind of create a full-fledged war-like situation. That's what it feels like, and it's in your advantage. So maybe it's a good thing that if that's the way it gets to get somebody's attention, maybe that's the way then. To raise your frequency, Gemini, this week we have the Judgment. Wow, this is a calling. This is an awakening. This is the comeback energy. This is something that I'm so sorry, Gemini, but this is something that needs your attention. It is calling you out. There are signs all over the place. Maybe you even know it, because that's why you have the High Priestess, the intuition, one more time coming towards you. You have to take It's almost like I'm torn between red flags and green flags, and I feel it could be a. We'll clarify and see, because I'm split between 50% red flag and 50% green flag. Something is going to show itself to you. Let's clarify. Okay. The Empress is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. Nine of Pentacles is the pre-Empress energy. So you're looking good, Gemini. You've built yourself. And you know what? You're aware of the qualities you possess. You are aware. And I do see a lot of energies try to come into your space. And do they waste your time? Do they take you off your energy? Yes. It almost feels like this in this Empress energy this week, Gemini. I'm just talking this week. You want to do something for yourself. You have a vision, you have a goal, and you want to take only that much. Only that much. There is also a distance between you and another energy. There is also a difference in the way you think and the other person thinks. I feel you're very future forward. You're thinking of next 3 years. Let's see the Seven of Cups within you, Gemini. We've got Ace of Swords and the Five of Wands. You have a lot of options. You have a lot of things to consider, reconsider again and again within you. And it's not that you don't come to a solution, you do. But then there is the interference of other people. I want to say this, Gemini, that I do see your energy is split between a lot of energies. I cannot ignore this. The reason why you get into a state of confusion, because the state of confusion is within. If we have confusion in the real world, that means we have options presented. When you have confusion within, that means the options are not even real. You're just assessing. It's like a if, but. And is that a productive use of time? I don't know. You would know. But what I'm picking up is you also arrive at a breakthrough. But then, Gemini, there are these other people who are also in the mess. It's like you're taking care of a team. Mothering, smothering, handling, maintaining. Very warden kind of an energy, by the way. Two of Swords in your mind. We have the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Swords. I mean, that's a sequence. 7 to the 8. And we're clarifying a sword, air energy, your air energy. The reason in your mind you have no clue, you're very confused, you don't know what to pick and choose, is because A, you have to do it by yourself. 7 to the 8 is are you running away from making this decision? Very simply, I'll ask this. Because the more you're trying to run away from making this decision, whatever the decision is, the more that it's becoming very, very clear that you want to stick and stay with this indecision. And you make indecision in one area of your life. That's how the universe works. In every other area of your life, you see the similar energies, the similar patterns happening. So this clearly looks like somebody is trying to escape, somebody is trying to run away because they don't want to make a decision. And because you do so, you get further stuck. High Priestess coming towards you. That is your intuition. It's your intuition is telling you something. Boom. We've got the Star and the Ten of Pentacles. Your intuition is trying to tell you that I think it's just trying to tell you, trust, everything is going to be fine. In the simplest words, I want to say that. Without making it sound, I know, Ten of Pentacles is very exciting and people tend to get carried away and money, lottery, jackpot. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to say, this week, the energy that's coming towards you, your own intuition, your own trust, your own gut, trust, everything is going to be fine. You have to make sure that you do, Gemini, that you believe in. And star is Aquarius. Aquarius is again air sign. So if it's family, family is going to be fine. Money, money is going to be fine. Health, health is going to be fine. Trust, it is going to be fine. King of Wands in the challenge. So this is a fire sign. This I'm curious to see. Two of Cups and oh yes. The challenge here is you have to teach someone in a connection. There's an immaturity in the connection. Very simply put. Are they willing to learn? Yes. Are they a few steps behind you? A lot of steps behind you. So it's almost like you're in a connection also, Gemini. You have to teach someone the very next step to take. And yeah, it can become very, very, until it's a child, it's okay. But if you have to teach an adult to what's the next step, that's tricky. Tower for your advantage. We've got Three of Pentacles and the Strength. See, here's the thing. The more you're going to build up the strength to make this work, there's going to be a build up until it comes crashing down. And what happens when we try, it's like putting things under the rug, thinking nobody can see it. But the day it becomes really, really big and then it's sitting in the room and you're like, oh my gosh, somebody needs to clean this up. And Gemini, you don't want to be that person cleaning it up. Let people clear up their own messes. Don't do something on somebody else's behalf. The Judgment is clarified to raise your frequency by Four of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. This is the comeback energy. This is universe trying to bang your door. A same message may be repeating, a same song may be repeating, a same number may be showing. You are not paying attention, Gemini. You're not paying attention. You are being asked to pay attention, hear everything, listen to everything, look at everything clearly. There is a message. You have to have two things: solid intuition, awareness, trust. Open your ears, open. There is a message playing for you this week, and universe is doing it specially for you. 3 cards from the Shadow Oracle. Maybe that message is right here. Let's see. Gemini, pay very, very close attention. 1, 2, 3. Well, one of them is surely the message, Gemini, you need to hear. The first one is self-reflection. Look inward helps you make better choices. Awareness, improvement. Look within. Look within yourself. Very important. The second one is, well, this lady is holding a glass of wine. It says addiction. Compulsive need despite negative consequences. Please get support and therapy. Healing, liberation, support. Maybe helping someone that you're not supposed to. It's their job. And making peace. In the midst of adversity lies the path to self-discovery. In all of the chaos lies success. But you have to go through the chaos in order for getting the success. Profound, genuine risk. That's what I have for you, Gemini. I hope the right people, I hope Gemini gets the message at the right time. That is always the intention of this and every other reading that happens on this table and on this channel. Moving on to Cancer. Hello, Cancer, and welcome. This is your weekly from the 5th to the 11th of Jan 2026. Your daily predictions are up. And if you are, the kinds who wants to know what's going on daily in my life, how can I prepare for the week, go ahead, give it a look. But right now, let's see what your energy is. Let's see what is it that you need to know for this week in advance. Cancer, you're starting the reading with. Okay. Have I got the whole? Yeah, I'm sorry. I just got the whole deck. Okay, you've got, and we're going to keep that upside down because that's how it intended to come. So that's your energy within you, on your mind. Oh, it's coming towards, my gosh. Now I know why that is come in reverse. Challenge, advantage, whoa. and a card that's going to help us raise our frequency. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Water sign Cancer. You're starting with the High Priestess. This is Taurus energy. This is Earth energy. This is the energy of commitment. This is the energy of an organization. This is the energy of a marriage. This is the energy of solidifying something, but it has come in reverse. So when it's in reverse, then it's everything that's the opposite. Not committed yet, not with the organization, not one with self yet. So trying, maybe just one step away, but the energy is there. We just have to turn it around. The energy of commitment is there. The energy of faith is there. The energy of belief is there. We just have got to bring it back into balance. Within, you have the Nine of Pentacles. You're looking good. You're looking good. You're making your own money. But this is within. See, the world needs to see you like this, Cancer, outside. Within, you're all the time praising yourself. This needs to happen outside. Maybe you take selfies in closed rooms. You're a tad bit shy to do it in public. But you get really nice. You dress up really well. But it's for just your eyes. But that's the energy you should have on the outside. On your mind, you have the Knight of Cups. This is a more water energy. This is an offer. This is a proposal. This is wanting to express love. This is wanting to say, hey, I love you. Hey, I would like to take you out on a date. That kind of an energy. Hey, would you like to go out with me? Like that. And look what's coming. 4 of Wands, 11-11 alignment. If this High Priest energy becomes straight, I want to say, Cancer, a lot of you are getting married this week and then celebrating. But this is celebration. This is a feeling alignment, and it's coming through the week. So maybe it happens in 5 days, because High Priest is 5. So 4 of Wands is a very good energy. It's an event-like energy. It's celebration. It's joy. It's celebrating under the roof. It's amazing. It's a birthday party. It's marriage. It's wedding. That kind. Challenge is the Page of Cups. Knight of Cups is what you have on your mind. You want to give the offer. Page of Cups is it new? Is it fresh? Are you ready? It feels like a childlike energy. Are you ready? Actually, Cancer, I want to ask that. Or are you having a last minute cold feet, jitters? Are you absolutely ready? Because commitment to anything, whether it's marriage, whether it's an organization, whether it feels it's big, no? It feels it's big. Big energies at play. Question is, the challenge this week is, are you absolutely ready? You have to answer that. Advantage is the world. World is the happy ending, the culmination. It's good news. It's traveling. It's possibly traveling with the person that you love. But this is, accomplishing what you set out to do. Card number 21 to a number 3. You're starting with a High Priest in reverse, which is the lack of commitment, a lack of faith, a lack of belief, but your advantage is the world. If you bring the energy of anything is possible for me, I can do it. Boom, the world is yours. To raise your frequency, Cancer, therefore, we've got the 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is the energy of putting yourself out there. You feel like 9, but it's still within. It's still within. This is also, there's something here got to do with timing. Timing is very important. 3 days, 3 months, very, very important. It's creating something which is appropriate for a right time. Almost like if you have to take, if you're not feeling well, you're supposed to take that medicine at the right time, that kind of energy. Addressing something at the right time will make it so much more easier. Let's clarify. So put yourself out there, Cancer. Why do we have the High Priest in did I say reserve? I think I said reserve. No. Are you reserved, Cancer, maybe? but I meant reverse. So let's see. Two of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Whew. See, the lack or the little, or why this energy of absolute commitment and faith is reverse is because a lot of you have possibly not gotten over your ex or your previous situation. Something in the past still hurts you. You're still recovering, you're still healing, and that's the reason. You know, you see how ironic it is. This energy is holding the world in their hands, but not really putting it out there. And your advantage is the world. Put yourself out there. And you're not able to put because you're still down. Get up. It's 2026. The entire year, the entire world is calling you, Cancer. It's time. I told you timing has something to do with this week's reading. Whatever it is that you're accomplishing, whatever it is that you're wanting. Nine of Pentacles within you. We've got the Hanged Man and the Six of Swords. Yeah, you do things in quiet, in hiding, in private. And for a lot of you, you're also, I want to applaud you, Cancer. A lot of you, you're also trying to change it. You're now trying to actually, and yes, it takes time. It's not a shift that can happen overnight, but for a lot, Cancers out there, you are trying to change a lot of your habits that have not served you in the past, and you are moving into 2026 with a brand new personality, a new personality. It's not an overnight shift. It will take time, but yes, you are doing it. Knight of Cups on your mind. We have the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Whenever I get this combination, and it does come a lot in tarot because it's a message, clear message that somebody wants to be rescued. So in your mind, are you offering this because you're rescuing someone? Is there a element of rescue? Do you want to be rescued? Because that's not what relationships and strong organizations are built upon. It's definitely not rescue. We don't pair up with people because we are rescuing. We pair up with people in whatever sense, because we bring something, they bring something, and boom, we make something solid and strong. So is the intention rescue? That's something you have to ask yourself. Four of Wands that is coming towards you. That's a very good energy. Is the Three of Wands and the Temperance. Again, I'm telling you, there is timing at play. Timing at play. Because Three of Wands is being at the right place at the right time. For something to happen, for an event, a very important event, timing is of importance. Getting all the right people in the right room, getting all the people making things work, putting things out. Timing is very, very essential. It's like you need to know your timing of shipping. You need to know your timing of putting things out, delivery. Even if you have something as simple as a channel, what is the time that you put your videos out on, the length? Something here of timing and perfecting the timing of something. For example, if you're baking and you're sending out, the timing of getting the right timing at which your products smell amazing, look amazing. Timing is of essence. Something in order to reach you has to be on perfect timing. Or if you have to meet someone, it has to be perfect timing. Page of Cups as a challenge. That's why I'm saying, are you ready? Four of Pentacles and the Tower. Four of Pentacles is still holding on. Cancer, this is very clear. Are you ready? Because if you're ready, and if you're ready to let go, the entire world is your oyster. But if you're not willing to let go, if you're going to think of the worst case scenario, this might come crumbling down. Very clear reading. The World, let's see for your advantage. We have the World. We have the Three of Cups and the Ace of Swords. This has definitely got to do with a community, with a group of people, and a breakthrough moment. A breakthrough moment between a group, a community, people, bringing them together, and it has something to do with celebration, an event. It feels like an event, Cancer. It feels like an event. And timing is very, very crucial. Very, very crucial. Let's see the Three of Pentacles to raise your frequency. We've got the Magician and the Nine of Pentacles. Put yourself out there. You cannot make this stuff up. That's the energy within you. Magician and the Nine of Pentacles. Absolutely independent, looking amazing, but you need to put yourself out there. This week, manifest harder. Lock in this concept of I'm amazing, I'm ready for the world to see me. I'm ready for the world to see me. I'm ready for the world to receive me. I'm ready for the world. I'm ready to take over the world. Very important. Because you might just miss out on something. 3 cards from the Shadow Oracle. Let's see what wants to come out for you. And okay, I want to take this one first because this is so bang on with the reading. Hidden desires. Your deepest desires hold the seed of your potential. Longing, passion, fulfilled. You have a hidden desire here. You have. Timing is very, very important. You have something, you want to showcase it to the world. The world is in your advantage. And if you just step out of your comfort zone, we have unmasking truth for some of you. You may wear glasses. The eye sees only what the mind is prepared to know. The eye will see what the mind, so whatever you've told yourself, whatever you believe in, that is exactly what you're going to say, irrespective of what the world shows you. Revelation, self-examining. And we have control issues. Fear of losing power or false security leads to vulnerability. Release, trust, empowerment. That is literally your challenge, Cancer. Are you ready? Are you ready to let go? Because if you don't let go, you still end up losing. That's what I have for you. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is always the intention of this table. All right, Cancer. Thank you so much. And we are moving on to fire sign Leo. Hello, Leo, and welcome. This is your weekly reading from the 5th to the 11th of Jan. This is your energy reading, your daily accurate predictions are already out if you're interested in knowing what happens day by day. And I think that's very helpful, allows you to prepare in advance. So that's why it's been specially made for you. But this is weekly energy. Let's see the energies, because you can totally make them work in your favor. Leo, you're starting with, whoa, that's a big energy within you, on your mind. Wow, 3 major arcanas like that, so aligned, coming towards you. Challenge, advantage. What are you doing this week, Leo? You're really, really, really doing amazing. And a card that's going to help us raise our frequency. The world, number 3. You're starting with the world. You've accomplished something. You've closed a cycle. Everything that you promised to do, you've done it. You've made it. It's big, powerful energy. It's different for different people, but it doesn't matter whether you had a small goal or a big goal, but you've accomplished something. And it feels very big, very, very big. She's coming on the other side. You know, it's almost like you teleported to your next version. And people are noticing you. Yes, they are. You know, the world has 4 fixed signs, and Leo, you're one of them, along with Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. You are one of them. So you're sitting very, very solid in your energy. Within you have the Empress, another 3 and 3. Feeling very, very good. You're feeling good within, therefore you're converting it into awesomeness outside. You know, you're actually sitting with yourself and you're like, oh my God, I saw myself doing 3 months back, 3 years ago, and I am at this place right now. I have done it, that kind of energy. On your mind, you have the Justice. This is Libra energy. October month, if that is of significance. Things are working in your favor. Things are working in your favor. For a lot of you, you may have some sort of system, legal system on your mind. You may be visiting the courts, or you may be thinking to put out. But I do want to say this, that it feels just, it feels fair. 11 number. What's coming is the 4 of Wands. This is more celebration, more fire. I also want to say, for a lot of you, this is meeting the right person. Finally meeting the right person. Because you've now stepped into a brand new chapter and you're meeting this person. I don't know, you're meeting them through social media. It could be a telepathy. It could be, video call, FaceTime, that kind of energy. But it's almost like the minute you see them, the minute you talk to them, you're like, oh my God, wow, yes, this is the person. Challenge is the Queen of Cups. This is also an energy of love. I don't think this is the same person. This is another person. There was a lot of love here, but it feels lost. It almost feels like it's over. We'll see if it's the same person. It does not look like the same person to me at all. But the challenge here is a love lost. That's always hard, isn't it? Your advantage this week is the 7 of Wands. Go all in. Look at this energy. This energy is like, you know what? Bring it on. That's your advantage. In simple words this week. Bring it on. I am ready for whatever is coming my way. Color red is very, very important and significant for you this week. I see an absolute attire in color red. Or maybe you'll see a person wearing the red color. To raise your frequency, you have the 3 of Wands. Get excited. See, 3 of Wands is before 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands is coming. Get excited for that moment where you want to meet that person. Get excited for the moment where you want to be celebrated. Get excited for that moment. Did I say Cancer? I'm sorry. Leo, it's different for different people, but there is a specific moment. Of course, you are manifesting. You are wanting to bring it into your life. Start expecting it. Very important. That's how you raise your frequency. If you are at point A and you want B, you have to make A B so that B and B are similar. You get that? That kind of thing. Looks really, really amazing. Let's clarify. The world. What is the world for Leo? What is the... Let me give it a good shuffle. I want the best possible messages for you. This is really a good reading. What is the world for Leo? 8 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. Well, look, clearly, you felt stuck wherever you were. You were mourning something, but you know that chapter is over. I'm inclined to say that the person you left behind still misses you. Maybe a part of yours also does, maybe. But a previous past chapter is done, finished and over. There's no point going back there. You've moved on to the next chapter. You've moved on to the next world. Also, old ways of thinking, old ways of overthinking, old ways of negativity, all over, all finished. The Empress within you, we've got the 8 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Look, you have worked, you have healed, you've done things people have not seen. And that's why the Ace of Cups is coming. I feel there is a new love, there is a new moment, there is a new event, there is a new opportunity lining up for you. And you have done the inner work, you have done the healing. And you know, they say what you do when people are not watching you is who you are. You may have done this all by yourself without people knowing. Healing yourself on the go. For justice on your mind, we've got Leo. Let's see. 2 of Cups and the King of Swords. Possibly the other person is an air sign. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We've got Justice. Justice has a sword on the hand. Justice is a sword, right? Clarity. King of Swords is also holding a sword. Something here about clarity in a connection. I want to say You're in your mind, you're getting clarity now, whether it's the past or the new one coming in, or you're getting very clear about what it is that you want in a relationship. Simply put, your mind is getting very, very clear. What are the few things that I want from my partner? And you're becoming more and more clear. And when you get that clear, then the universe brings in the right person, and that feels like the Four of Wands energy. Let's clarify. Four of Wands is clarified by the Seven of Wands and the Wheel. Seven of Wands is blocking away the unnecessary, blocking away all those energies that you don't need. This could have been a person that you blocked once upon a time, but I'm also inclined, an unblock button makes you find this person. That is also something my brain is picking up at this point of time. But I just want to say that because you became very selective, because you became very clear, because you put out your boundaries, because you became specific with the kind of person you want, is the reason. Person, job, opportunity, however, you became specific with your situation, therefore this opportunity appears. Let's see the Queen of Cups in the challenge. That looks a little bit, I mean, I want to say this, Leo, my heart goes to this person, this energy. Queen of Cups in the challenge is Two of Swords, and the King of Wands could be, I mean, your fire sign, Leo. This could be your energy, but it could also be, it could be fire, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It could be air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It could be another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. The challenge here is either one of you has completely switched off communication. Completely. And there is no access anymore. There is no access. There is no reaching. Either there is no reaching you, or there is no reaching this person. And I don't know if this is a person that you're meeting, because that looks like, or maybe it's the same person. You never know. We don't have any energies of a comeback. So let's hope this is a brand new person. Let's see the Seven of Wands for your advantage, where you are actually proclaiming loud and clear, bring it on. I love that. You've got the Ace of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Leo, this week is all about bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. I am ready. I am ready. Number 10. Or 10 times. Bring it on. Nine of Cups underneath as I say that. Beautiful. Three of Wands. Expect the good news. Expect the greatness. Expect to raise your frequency. You have, look. You have the Three of Swords and the World. You started with the World. Number 3. You have the Empress within you. Number 3. To raise your frequency, again, we have 2 threes. One is the Three of Swords. Here's the thing. And we are also clarifying number 3. 3 is very significant for you. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Leo, I want to just say this. You got a choice. Okay? You want to sit in the heartbreak. If you're going to sit in the heartbreak, everybody that comes new into your life is going to bring you heartbreak. Or you want to move from the heartbreak gracefully, accept it. Move on, because you're starting with moving on. And look, the world was also clarified by the Eight of Swords and the Five of Cups. A moment that hurts you. So you can stay in the hurt. You shouldn't. Or you can embrace the brand new world. You should. And expect. So if you're going to expect, that's precisely what you're going to get. I want you to get the world. I want you to get the brand new chapter, because you look very, very good. 3 cards from the Shadow Oracle for you. Let's see what we've got. Shedding illusions. First step is awareness. The second is acceptance. Awareness, acceptance. It's time to let go something. Reality, honesty, self-love. Shedding illusions. Then we've got divine juggling. Master different aspects of self, light and dark both. Progress inner harmony. And you've shown a lot of inner work, by the way. And we have control issues. Fear of losing power or false security leads to vulnerability. Release, trust, empowerment. Your advantage is bring it on. So, the challenge here is a person with control issues. I want to say that. That's what I have for you, Leo. Looks like a very good week for you. Looks like your energies are solid and strong. Make sure they stay that way. I will see you in your next reading. Till then, take very good care of yourself. And we are moving on to Earth sign Virgo. Hello Virgo and welcome. This is your weekly from the 5th to the 11th of Jan 2026. Your daily predictions weekly Sunday to Saturday 4 to 10 is already up. If you want to know what's going on every single day, go ahead. It always helps to be prepared in advance. Let's get into your energy reading and move energies for you. Virgo, you're starting with very, 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 very strong within you, on your mind, coming towards you. How amazing is this? Challenge, advantage, and a card. That's Virgo, stay with me. This just got very interesting. Wait, what? What are you not letting go, Virgo? What are you holding on to? You're starting with the Queen of Swords. That's air energy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Queen of Swords is, she's a woman on a mission. This energy does not tolerate BS. You may have an air sign around you, Virgo, very, very possible. But this is the energy of, it's not fear or controlling someone. Virgo, this is the energy of when you know what you want, people cannot mess with you. But you should know what you want. Within you have the Four of Cups, contemplating, being very quiet, inner. Almost like sitting like this and praying. I want to say this actually, because this energy is within Virgo, you have no clue what you're going to do next. So you're trying to, Cancer sign, if that is of significance, it's almost like you're praying. You want some sort of answer. On your mind, we've got two fours. Two fours, one within and one on your mind. Four of Pentacles is holding on, not letting go. If it's like you have $4, then you're going to keep that $4. I don't know how long it's going to last though. I don't know. But that's something you need to understand. You have this much and you're holding on to that much. How will it grow? Now the energy, remember I told you Cancer within you. Cancer is of significance. This is an amazing energy. This is Chariot, this is Cancer, this is Universe confirming I have your back. All it expects you to do is meet it halfway, which means you've got to make some move. Whatever it is that you want, Virgo, at this point of time, what's your next best move? Next best move for who? Next best move for you. Not the world, not the neighbor, not the next door guy. You. What's the next thing you can do? Every time you take a step, you move an inch. Every time you move an inch, you close the gap. And every time you close the gap, you get closer to your goal. Challenge is the tower. Something is coming down. You're trying to avoid it. You're trying to not let it break. You're trying to not... but it's a tower. What needs to come down has to come down. In your energy, you're still being resistant. You're still not accepting. But it's going to come crumbling down. Ask yourself, forget the tower moment, Virgo. Forget the tower moment. What do you do after the tower moment? Don't worry a lot of people are like, if the tower moment doesn't happen, I'm going to do this. I say, the tower moment has happened. whatever it is, you know, whatever has shaken your belief, shaken your this thing, you're at rock bottom, you've lost everything, all of that. What do you want to do now? Now, what's your next move? Advantage is the devil. Devil is holding on to your materialistic possession. This is also Capricorn. I mean, this is Capricorn energy, and Capricorn is known for holding on to their materialistic possessions and desire. This is in your advantage. Holding on to the things that you want. So we know the challenge is something is crumbling down. What is it, Virgo, that you would want? And Capricorn is an earth sign. You're an earth sign too. What would you like to keep? How much would you like to keep? Get realistic. Get realistic with the numbers. To raise your frequency, Virgo, we've got the Page of Wands. Page of Wands this is lovely. There is some pending information, news that needs to come. Keep your ears open. It's almost like, think of yourself, you're sitting in the stock market and you're hearing numbers and rolling, and you got to be very attentive. You got to be very, very precise, because it's that fast, that energy. And there is something there for you to pick up and take. Because you might also might end up taking risky information, false information, half-assed information. But if you're very clear, you're listening clearly, to raise your frequency, you need to listen clearly to the right information, not rumors, not gossips, facts, statistics, real deal. So yeah, get realistic, very important. Let's see the Queen of Swords is as realistic as a queen can get. Let's see the Queen of Swords. Six of Cups and the Moon. Well, if this is a connection, then this connection is going nowhere. What this connection is creating, if there is another energy attached with you, they are as scared as you. They are as uncertain as you. You may trust them. There may be a childhood connection, because that's what the Six of Cups looks like. But right now, I just want to say that whoever you're exchanging your energy with, they are also as uncertain and unclear as you are. And Queen of Swords is not uncertain and clear. So your path forward with this connection or the presence of another energy right now, it's maybe that you're both in the same boat. And I want to say this, Virgo, there are two people on this card. Tower also has two people coming down. Devil also has two people holding on to there. So you and somebody are mirroring each other's energy, if I may say so. Very important. Four of Cups within you. Three of Wands and the King of Pentacles. See, you want, again, King of Pentacles is Capricorn energy, Earth energy. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. You want big things. I'm not going to deny. You have a goal. You have got to, kind of deliver every day. That's the thing. For whatever it is that you have to show up for, Virgo, you have to deliver every single day. You miss a delivery and something is off. A specific place. If you want wealth, if you want abundance, you have got to go and put your hands dirty. It's almost like you have to go and do it. But are you doing it? I don't think so. Or maybe you're still in the stage of planning. Four of Pentacles. Look, you have King of Pentacles here, but on your mind you have the Four of Pentacles. One is the king, having most. Four is the miser-like energy. Four of Pentacles in the mind is clarified by the Death and the Six of Swords. Couldn't have said it better. Death is the ending. Six of Swords is moving on. You have to move on from the energy of, I only have this much. I may not have this tomorrow. Take a risk, smart risk, evaluated risk, but take a stance, because you got to. How long? Four is going to stay four. That's all I can tell you, Virgo. Until you do something, 4 is going to stay 4. If you want to make it 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you got to make some move. Chariot coming in for you. We have the Empress and the... I want to tell you this, you know, for a lot of you, this is the abundance mindset. No, I cannot have it. No, I'm not destined for it. No, you're... can I say this, Virgo? 8 of Swords is the card of overthinking, and Empress is abundance. If you have this habit of overthinking, how about overthinking abundance? How about, oh my God, I can't believe it, I have so much of money. Instead of overthinking negativity, overthink positivity, overthink abundance. Try it. What do you have to lose? The Tower in your challenge, the Sun, and the 3 of Pentacles. Clearly, it feels like a collaboration, a teamwork, a group of people. The challenge is the Tower. The Tower is a moment, a shocking moment, something when things, you know, kind of, it's almost is also a revelation, and I'm inclined to say revelation because the Sun is also revealing, no, it's clarity, it's daylight. It's almost like you're going to be revealed who are your people, also where you stand in a group, in a community, also your self-worth. How much are you of value? MRP, a price, evaluation, your total evaluation. A real number. I told you, there's numbers here. The Devil for your advantage. We've got the World and the King of Swords. The World is the ending, and the King of Swords. Realistic. Realistically, Virgo, realistically, what are you worth? What is your worth? How much are you asking? What is your price? If you have to give a price to yourself, what are you worth? Because you will attract things into your life when you give yourself a number and say, okay, I am worth $1 million. Now you're not going to go and spend time with things that are not $1 million. So I just want to put this out there, Virgo. What's your worth? How much do you assign to yourself? Page of Wands is clarified by the Queen to raise your frequency. Listen, listen, listen. Very, very important. Very important this week. There is a piece of information. I also feel like it involves a woman. It involves a lady. This has really, really given you sleepless nights. It could be the other person also. There is a lot of gossip and rumor attached in this situation. There is a lot of here and there conversation. But if you listen closely, if you pay attention, if you become strategic, if you have a realistic approach to the situation, you'll find yourself on the other side. Or you'll be less affected by what's happening. I have to say that. Let's take out 3 cards from the Shadow Oracle. Shadow work for you, and we have resentment. It often festers, causing a desire for revenge, forgiveness, release, serenity. Please let go of the past. It is no longer serving you. Defensiveness, unseen resistance to unresolved issues. The Tower is your challenge. What is unresolved? What are you not seeing? What are you not listening? Reflection, acceptance, growth. And break chains. Break chains. More Tower energy, more World energy. And the Devil is sitting with the chains. The Devil is a chained energy. The only way to overcome blocks is to confront them. Come face to face with the Devil. What is your market value? What are you worth? What is your price? If you had to put a price to yourself, if you had to put a price to something, whatever you're selling, buying, purchasing, what is a realistic price? Let's get the numbers. That's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. The energies are right there for you to work for yourself. Moving on to Libra. Hello Libra and welcome. This is your weekly reading from 5th to the 11th Jan 2026. Your daily predictions, if you're interested in day-to-day predictions, then they are also up. I will put them with the video. Knowing in advance helps us be ready and take on the week rather than the week taking on us. So let's jump in and see what this week has for you. Your energies, Libra. I'm ready. I hope you are. Let's go. Okay. Interesting. Within you, 2 fours on the table. On your mind, coming towards you this week. All right. Challenge, advantage this week, and a card that's going to help us. I want to say this, that your cards on the table, Libra, have left me speechless, or I'm trying really, really hard to find the right words to convey a message to you, because I do see something here, and it may not be the best week, or we've got to sail through the week, right? So let's do that together. You're starting with the 4 of Pentacles. It feels like a very breadcrumbing energy. Not getting enough. Not getting what you deserve. Being left to fend for yourself. It's just a very breadcrumbing energy. Not good. Not good. I think you expected better. You know, it's almost like you invite someone to a party, they're at your place, but now you don't talk to them. And you're like, okay, what do I do here? Feeling less. Within you have the 4 of Swords, another 4. You don't want to, for a lot of you, you don't want to get hurt, or you're recovering from a hurt, you're recovering from a pain. Take care of your back, take care of your legs, take care of your ankles, take care of your wrist. And you know what, Libra, within you are, it's almost like you're taking these power naps, restoring yourself. Very untimely breaks. I'm getting up, you're taking very untimely breaks. On your mind, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, something has slowed down. Also, you're riding the wrong vehicle. Or you have purchased the wrong vehicle. Or you have made a poor investment. Something did not go the way you thought it would. It could have gone and I think this is because of what you gave. You gave less. Therefore, you received less. What's coming towards you this week is the 7 of Swords. Be very, very careful. Somebody may try to steal from you, take away from you. And they're going to be unapologetic about it. This is an energy that just comes to take. And you're already in a very vulnerable state. I mean, they may claim to say it's theirs. Be careful of the energy this week. Challenge is the strength. Number 8. Holding on to yourself. You're feeling a little powerless. You're feeling a little less this week. You are. And nothing here is, till now, it's going to be okay, that kind of an energy. The only thing is, and you know, the strength energy is in the challenge. I would have loved it to be anywhere else. Your own strength is at a compromise. Your own strength. It's like you take a second and you're like, what am I really good at? Where is my strength at? Where do I shine the best? Self-doubt? For your advantage, you have the Five of Cups. Five of Cups, you see how she's unable to reach the table. Something is beyond your reach. Something is beyond your reach. It's come in your advantage. So I want to put this out there, Libra. If something is beyond your reach, what do? Two things. You either let go, gracefully accept it's not yours, or you work on self and you raise yourself to match, to hold, to grab that cup. What do you have to raise your frequency this week? We have the Devil. Very, very interesting. It's almost like, can I tell you, your devil in this Alice in Wonderland is being trapped in time, doing the same thing over and over again. If you get a chance to do something over and over again, and now you have this piece of information, what would you do differently? How would you invest better? How would you improve your skill set? How would you close the gap between you and the thing that you want? Six o'clock, 12 o'clock. What do you do at 6 o'clock in the evening? What do you do 12 o'clock? What do you do at 12:30? If you get a chance to do something all over again, if the clock is put on a reset, Libra, how would you do it differently? To clarify, the Four of Pentacles, we have the Emperor and the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is sitting in your mind, and Four of Pentacles is the, it's the minor arcana version of the Emperor. If you've seen my readings, I always put them together because 1-4 is the energy of Emperor, absolute domination, and the other Four of Pentacles is a king of a very small, very, very small, but they're both kings. They both have something. So I want to tell you that, you are aware of your potential. It's not that you're not aware. It's just that the moves you're making are very, very, two things. Either slow, very thought, very carefully calculated, or they are, you're not investing in the right place. Four of Swords within you, Libra. Six of Swords and the High Priestess. In these power breaks, in these naps, in this timeout, okay, there's a timeout happening here. In this timeout, where does your mind wander? Where does your mind go? Very important. Because clearly you're traveling and you're going somewhere, and we have the High Priestess, which is intuition. Where does your intuition go? What does your intuition tell you? Are you listening to your intuition? Intuition is your, it's your ultimate card, calling card. If you're not feeling good about something, it will tell you. If you're feeling good about something, it will tell you. Where does your intuition goes when you take these timeouts, and you're taking a lot of timeouts of late? Knight of Pentacles on your mind. We have the Knight of Cups and the Hierophant. And Hierophant is absolute commitment. Taurus energy, Earth energy. Knight of Pentacles is also Earth energy. Look, you want to commit or you don't want to commit. Are you committing to something only because you're romanticizing it? Because you're seeing it through rose-colored glasses? Because it feels good in the moment? Libra, are you doing something because it feels good in the moment, or would you want it to be your long-lasting legacy? It feels like you're romanticizing something, someone, or a situation right now. Even if this is a work scenario, you're not very clear. it just feels like, oh wow, I would love to work at that place. Do you want to though? I would love to have this. Do you want? Or is it an idea that you're romanticizing? It feels like that dreamy proposal which everybody thinks about once in a while. Seven of Swords. What is the Seven of Swords coming towards you, Libra? Eight of Cups and the Seven of Wands. Please protect your assets, your belongings, your passwords, your things, because somebody is going to try to come in and poke you this week. They may try to poke you. They may try to annoy your mind. I'm not a fan of this energy that's coming in, by the way. And we have the Four of Pentacles. It's just one of those energies that's coming in just to unnecessarily get you mad. Remember that. Just that much. Don't give anybody that power. Strength in your challenge is the Moon and the Six of Cups. Could be a person from the past. Could be a person coming at night time. Could be coming at a time where you feel powerless, where you feel like, oh no, I should show a little bit of affection. But yeah, be very careful of the energies coming in this week. They're not looking good. Five of Cups for your advantage. We've got the Ten of Pentacles and the Judgment. Can I just tell you, Libra? This is the energy of resurrection and comeback, and that's what you have with the devil in your raising your frequency, the Mad Hatter. Reference Alice in Wonderland. If you are given a time, if you are given a loop of time, if you're given one more chance, how this same situation, how would you make it better? Where would you invest your money? Where would you invest your time? Where would you invest your energy? Would you do the same thing all over again? Or would you do it better? And if you would do it better, how would you do it better? Seven of Swords underneath. Love this. The answer is right here. The devil is clarified by the Two of Wands and the Ace of Cups. How would you do it differently? How would you do it differently? Two of Wands is looking at the world. Ace of Cups is a brand new way, a brand new approach, a brand new emotion, a brand new feeling. If you are given a chance to reset and redo something, Libra, this week is all about that, because clearly you've done something and it's not worked. It's not. Let's take out 3 cards from the shadow work and see what message wants to come out for you. And to close off the reading, let's see, Libra, we've got 1, 2, 3. I told you somebody's going to try and anger you, irk you, trigger you. Let's take this card. We've got anger. It says your expectations are not met, creating frustration. Please express it in a healthy way. Maybe you are in a competition. Maybe there is another energy. Maybe this is the energy of the past. Release, growth, balance. We have the unknown. Uncertainty is the only certain there is. Uncertainty is the only certainty that there is. So if something is unknown, there's a reason why it's unknown. Maybe you don't need to know everything. Ignorance is bliss sometimes. And we have, because this is in your challenge, the Strength, feeling powerless, feeling like you don't have your own power back, questioning your power. We've got the Mental Contest. Libra, you're an air sign. Your best bet, your most beautiful thing is your mind, your thoughts. Strength isn't from winning. Struggles define strengths. So if you're given a chance to do this all over, how would you do it differently? Control, power, how would you do it differently? Very bang on with your reading, by the way. That is what I have for you, Libra. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is always the intention of this energy table. Picking on energy, giving out energy. Moving on to Scorpio. Hello, Scorpio, and welcome. This is your weekly reading from 5th 5th to the 11th. This is your weekly energy reading. Your daily accurate predictions from Sunday to Saturday, 4th to 10th is already out. If you want to know what's happening day to day, daily basis, because it's always better to be prepared in advance and take over the week. So let's see where your energies are this week and how you can make them work for your absolute good. Scorpio, you're starting with, wow, looking good emotionally, just looking really, really good and balanced. King of Cups, that's your energy within you, on your mind, coming towards you, challenge, advantage, and a card that's going to help you raise your frequency, Scorps. See, you're starting off really strong. King of Cups is a king. You've got your emotions in place, you're very grounded, and you're a water sign. This is the king of water. You have mastered your best element, water, which means your emotions are absolutely fine and they're in the right place. Nobody can mess with you right now. Keep that emotion, it's very good. Within you have the 7 of Cups. You have an options, you have possibilities, you have different ways, but this is still within. That means you're still thinking, what if, should I choose this, should I pick this? It's not in the real world. This is still within you. On your mind, you have justice. You want clarity. You want things to turn out for you in your favor, and it's in your mind. So I'm very inclined to say that please understand, whatever you give out, mind is the thoughts, the ideas, where the thinking, the coding, the brain, the programming happens. What you're going to give your mind is precisely what you're going to get back. Precisely. There is never any error there. No system error. Justice is the card of a system. So what you're going to give to your mind is exactly what you're going to get back. What's coming towards you this week is strength. Strength is coming to you. Some of you, you're becoming stronger. Physical strength, mental strength, compassion, love. You may be visiting the doctor, and you may possibly hear about good strength, good recovery, or simply a Leo sign. You're meeting a Leo sign, very likely too. Very, very, very good, pure, strong energy. Or you're meeting someone that makes you feel whole in the sense of energy. It's not a love kind of energy. It's just that you could meet randomly somebody and you feel like, wow, the stranger was so good to me, so nice to me. Such people exist too. For your challenge this week, you have the 8 of Swords, overthinking, still stuck, still in a loop, still there. And I'm telling you, what you feed your mind is exactly what it's going to show you. Replicate and give it back to you. So Scorpio, you may want to take a good look at that. Your advantage is the Empress. This is abundance. See, you're at King of Cups, and this is abundance. It's a very easy transition. Very easy. It's not hard. It would be hard if you were starting with 8 of Swords. That means even when you go overthinking, it's just for 8 seconds in a day or 8 minutes in a day. 8 minutes in 24 hours is manageable, right? You can take care of it. So whatever the challenge is, it's a very small time of the day. Advantage is bigger. Empress. You got to keep this energy more powerful and potent throughout the day, throughout the week. To raise your frequency, Scorps, you got the 8 of Wands. This is more energy, fire. Fire. 8 of Wands is alignment, This is doing something at a very high moment. It's like a rush. It's adrenaline rush. What gives you... 1-8 is challenge. 1-8 will raise your frequency. What makes you feel full of energy? That's how you increase your frequency. All right, let's clarify, Scorpio. Let's see. Let us see the King of Cups, because you look good. You look really, really good. Wouldn't change a thing about it. Knight of Swords and the Justice. See, justice is on your mind. You could also have, no, but you're a water sign. You could also have a water sign on your mind. Your mind wants fairness. Your mind wants equality. Your minds, and you're sitting very calm and composed because it's almost like you've played your move. You've played your move. So you're sitting very relaxed and you know justice is coming. Ace of Swords underneath. Something is also, I want to say, whatever this is, it's coming in very fast. Very, very fast. Get ready. In fact, there's no time to overthink. Those 8 seconds and 8 minutes, you can completely get rid of them. Seven of Cups within you. We have the Fool. Finally, this came out for someone. I have not seen the Fool card at all till now. The Fool and the Ace of Cups. You have the Seven of Cups within you. You're choosing. Can I just be the person to say that, Scorpio? It's time to choose something different. Whatever options that are in front of you, let them go. Let them go. Don't pick any of them. Trust yourself. Choose a brand new option. Choose an option which you have not chosen in your life until now. Because the Fool takes that kind of a risk. Choose something that you have not chosen in your life till now. Choose love. When you choose from love, it becomes very easy. Don't choose from any other emotion. Only if you're sitting also with the King of Cups, you're being advised to choose from the space, place of pure love, nothing else. Justice on your mind. That's Libra energy, by the way. We have King of Swords and the Page of Wands. Justice also is holding a sword. King of Swords is also holding a sword. Swords are all about clarity, about truth, about knowing exactly what you want. So, Scorpio, what do you want? Convey, express, message, type, put out only those things that you want. Do not ask for anything that, don't settle and don't have a plan B, C, D. Go with plan A. Try the plan A. For a lot of you, you're also teaching, you're also educating, you're also grooming people under your wings. So you may want to tell them exactly what a King of Swords operates like. What is the strength that is coming towards you this week? Love it. Nine of Cups and the Six of Swords. This is a wish. This is a wish. This has been a wish of yours for a very long time. There is a wish that is coming true. This wish involves traveling. I don't think it has anything to do with what we are doing right now. But out of nowhere, I feel, because you stuck to your self, there is a particular wish that is coming true. And this wish is about, it may be about traveling. It may be about meeting. It may be about going back to your family. It may be your family coming to meet you. But just one wish of yours is being granted and it's coming through this week. Let's see the Eight of Swords, because that's the challenge. See, these cards flipped out on their own and they are Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. Seven of Pentacles is the house of failure. Eight of Swords is what you have in your challenge. Scorpio, there is no better way that I can say this. If you're going to be stuck in a place, you're going to be stuck. If you're going to be, and I think you do this, 7 to 8 seconds, you go into a bad thought, a negative thought, and you stay there. But again, I'm saying 7 to 8 seconds, 7 to 8 minutes in 24 hours is nothing. You can, if you have this situation under control, there is abundance for you on the other side. But if this overthinking grows, this negative mindset grows, that's where things become difficult. We have the King of Cups underneath, your energy. Don't stay stuck. If something is not worked out, next one. Don't stay in the same frame of mind. We have 60 to 70,000 thoughts in a day. Why would you repeat the same thought? Construct a brand new thought. Nobody's stopping you. Empress, for your advantage, we have the Page of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. This is lovely. This is generosity. This is abundance. This is clarifying the Empress energy. In 24 hours, you want to be with same thoughts that make you feel sad, depressed, and stuck, or you want to bring in new thoughts that are of abundance, that are of, even if you don't have the money, think lesser of I don't have money, and think more of the money is coming to me. Something here about your mindset and abundance, wealth mindset versus the not negative, but that mindset where you can spiral into negative. So we've got clarifying the Eight of Wands to raise your frequency. We have the Knight of Cups and the Ten of Swords, and I cannot emphasize this anymore. Scorpio, how you have an option. Would you want to stay stuck in the same thought that takes you down? I'm saying this one more time because it's in every card, in every place has said the same story. Or would you want to bring abundance in your life? And I'll tell you, a lot of people think that, oh my God, I don't have the money to be abundant. I don't have the right person. It's because you are not abundant. In order for abundance to come into your life, you have to start somewhere. You have to start calling yourself abundant, treating yourself abundant, reading things about abundance, acting abundant. And all of the things I have said are all free. They have no involvement of money. But till you don't treat yourself as abundance, why would abundance come to you? Abundance comes to abundance. 3 cards from the shadow work for you, and we've got, wow, we have courage. Stop hiding, show up, and let yourself be seen. Have courage. Strength is coming towards you. For a lot of you, it is the wish that is being fulfilled this week is about you being seen. We have feathered omens, sweetest birds, have fierce intentions, self-deceit, illusion, secret. Watch out for anything that you're hiding from yourself. It looks like a peacock, you know. Peacock is all about, people label it as a show off, and I think that's very cliche. But be careful of energies like that. Then we have face inner demons. Do not be afraid of darkness. There is light nearby. Transform, integrate. I'm still telling you, between the 8 seconds that you spiral into negative thoughts versus the entire 24 hours, the light saves you. Darkness is not your best friend, Scorpio, even though Scorpios come out in the night. But it's the light that is going to save you. That's what I have for you. I sincerely hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is always the intention of this table. And thank you so much, Scorpio, for being a part of this reading. I truly, truly appreciate it. I will see you in your next reading. Till then, do take very good care of yourself. And with that, we're moving on to Sagittarius. Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome. This is your weekly reading from 5th to the 11th Jan 2026. And if you want your daily accurate predictions, they are also up. If you are interested in that kind of reading, this is your energy. This is to see how you can use your energy, shift your energy, move your energy for your absolute good. Let's see. Sag. We're starting this week with, whoa, that did not come out for anybody. And I love it. Within you, on your mind, okay, coming towards you, challenge, advantage, such beautiful cards though. And a card that's going to help us raise our frequency. Sag, let's jump in. You're starting with the Ten of Cups. See, you're feeling very happy. You're looking very happy. People see you very happy. Are you happy? Are you really, really happy? Because people see you as someone who's got it all. You've got your life. You've got your shit together. That's how people see you. I'm going to ask you this. Are you really, really happy? Within you have the Hierophant. This is the energy of what you believe in. And this is within you. Taurus energy. card of marriage, commitment, two people coming together, getting committed, things getting solidified. This is within you. Do you believe the way you're leading your life? Or are you having a hard time believing everything that you knew, everything that you believed about commitment, faith, what you believe in? This is within you. So clearly you're thinking about the things that you believe in. On your mind, 10 of Swords. Something is off. People see you happy. You're showcasing the good side. You're looking happy. Maybe you're happy for 10 seconds, but the remaining, you feel defeated. It's almost like somebody stabbed you in the back. And you didn't even get a good look at the person. Maybe you trusted that person to come so close and they got an opportunity and they stabbed you, and that's how you're thinking in your mind. What's coming is judgment. This is resurrection. This is another chance. This is a comeback. It feels like the night of the dead. Souls coming back because there is an unfinished business. Especially after the 10 of Swords, when the card of resurrection comes, that means you do have something very important and significant to do in your purpose. Challenge is the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is knowing, clarity. You may not know what your true purpose is, what your real purpose is, what are you made up for. You know, Ace is also after the 10 of Swords happens, then the Ace, you get hurt, you heal, you recover, it takes time, it's not a good place, but then again, you start from Ace again. So I want to say starting something again is a challenge. And you're getting a comeback energy. Advantage, and I love this, you have the Star, this is the card of healing, this is the universe's confirmation that you're ready to start. This is Aquarius energy. Aquarius energy. Ace of Swords is also air, Aquarius energy. Your advantage is that the stars are in your favor right now. How long do you want to stay in, or how long will you take to start? Because if you procrastinate, you're the only person who loses it. To raise your frequency, Sag, we have the King of Cups. This is absolute love. This is the King of Love. It could also be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But, you know, this is the frequency of love. Google the frequency of love. Watch a YouTube video of frequency of love. Stay in that frequency for a while. Release yourself. Release the blockages in your heart. Release the blockages of your emotion. Because you've got to start something here. And starting something is becoming a challenge for you. Maybe something got over. Maybe your connection got over. Maybe your job. Maybe you lost something. I can see that. 10 of Cups. And people think that you've got your shit together, but actually they only see the surface. 10 of Cups, the Fool, and the 9 of Cups. You had manifested this at once upon a time. Whatever this 10 of Cups is. It was a very, very clear manifestation. Look at that. And the Ace of Cups. That makes a 10 of Cups. For a lot of you, you are actually actively manifesting now also. But the reason your manifestation is not moving forward is because you got to release. You got to release something so that you clear it out, make space for the new thing to come. Very, very easy. I mean, easy to say it, but not easy to do. I get that, Sag. The Hierophant within you. 10 of Swords and the Death. See? You've lost your faith over something. You've lost your faith completely. Completely. Taurus sign, if that is of significance, but you've lost your faith. Both these cards are of ending. You've lost your faith in a system, in an organization, in a marriage, in a commitment, in an institution. You've completely, it makes no sense to you. Because the pain that you've felt is next level. What is the Ten of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles? And this was about, you were promised big things. You were promised, and we have the Judgment underneath. We are going to clarify the Judgment, the comeback energy. See, here's the thing. You trusted someone. You trusted someone with your property, with your value, with your things. But it was unfair. The Judgment, the energy that's coming is Two of Swords and the King of Wands. This is fire energy. Sag, you're a fire sign. Whatever this energy that is coming back is not a good energy at the moment. You don't have to make a decision on it. You don't. Because you also have the Ace of Swords in your challenge. This energy that is coming is also sitting on the fence. They're also sitting on the fence. Or whatever they're coming, they're telling you things that is making you more confused. So while the energy is coming, there is a comeback energy, there is a resurrection. But the best bet here is, Sag, if people are not clear, energies are not clear, do not indulge. Take it as a warning. Do not indulge in when there is no clarity. What the challenge, Ace of Swords, and here's the thing. What do you have? Why you don't have clarity towards something is clarified by the Five of Pentacles and the Emperor. The money, the wealth, the position. Somebody claims to be something they're not. Somebody claims to have power, they don't. Somebody claims to be wealthy, they are not. Somebody claims to be something they are not. There is an energy of facade here. There is an energy of lying here. There's an energy of deception here. Be very mindful. You have the Star for your advantage. We have the Six of Swords and the Five of Cups. If you move into this energy again, by the way, whatever this energy that is coming back, Sag, towards you, you will be disappointed one more time. And you know how you know this? Because you've mentally tried to go back to this energy. You have mentally tried to go back to this energy, and every time you've gone back to this energy, Star is the energy of Aquarius, where you get realization, revelation, and the advantage here is you've already King of Cups to raise your frequency. You've already mentally traveled with this person, with this situation, with this connection, and you've come back to a point where every time you've gotten hurt. Every time it's not worked out. Let's see the King of Cups, the power of love, strength, and the Ten of Pentacles. Raise your frequency to the frequency of love. Infinity, infinite is the symbol. Infinity is of relevance here. This is beautiful energy. Very, very important, Sag. I don't know why this is coming out, but for a lot of you, you need to get into 8 to 10 minutes into the frequency of love. I mean, I don't know myself yet. I will next time, or I will possibly find it and put it in the comment section. For Sag, you need to tune yourself to the frequency of love. Very, very important. Because the energies around you, I don't know how to say this, but they are not operating from the place of love. Let's take out 3 cards, and 3 cards have come out for you, Sag. We have the Unknown, Uncertainty is the only certainty. Clearly someone I feel is presenting themselves in a completely different way. We have mental contest, control, power. Strength isn't from winning. It is the struggles that define strength. We have the strength here to raise your frequency. And we have find wholeness. It's almost like, you're a piece of a missing puzzle. Bring together fragments that complete you. You. All of this goes back to you. Complete you. Acceptance, inner peace. Bring together. Because 10 of Cups is showing that we are all very happy. Are you? Are you individually happy in the situation that you are in? That's what I have for you, Sag. Of course, that was a very intense reading. And sometimes we have readings like that too, because this is life. We don't, find $1 billion every day. Sometimes you've got to deal with life as it is. Moving on to Capricorn. Hello, Capricorn, and a very happy birthday. This is your weekly reading from 5th to the 11th Jan 2026. Your daily predictions are up, and if you would like to see day by day what's coming for you, that is an option too. But this is your energy reading, so that you can use your energy for absolute highest expansion. Both readings are very, very different. But the week is what it is, depending on your energy. So Capricorn, let's go. What are you starting? Whoa, big energy. Within you, on your mind, coming towards you, challenge, advantage, and a card that's going to help you raise your frequency. I mean, I wish the cards were different, but the cards are, the energies are what they are. Capricorn, get ready. You're starting with Justice. This is Libra energy. Month significant is October. Something from October. Seeking significant justice from the month of October. It's almost like you want something to work out in your favor. Thing has not gone in your favor for a long time now. And you're figuring out, how do I make it work for myself? You have the wheel, you have the balance beam, you have the pomegranate, which is, which defines abundance, but trying to make something happen. Within you have the Six of Swords. This is moving from choppy waters to calmer waters. This is a mental travel, but this is happening within you. Mentally, you're traveling to those places. Think of it as like you take a real journey, you take a real vacation, you take a real trip, and then you take a mental trip. So within you, you are taking these mental trips to the places that you want to go, goals that you want to accomplish, your dreams. You're actually traveling to your dream. Now here's the thing. You have 6 within and you have 7 on your mind. And 7 of Swords is the energy of stealing, taking things that are not yours, that don't belong to you, at night time, so that nobody comes to know. So something is off, something is deceptive here. Your mind may be going to wrong places. Sometimes when we are stuck in, we tend to, it's a very human thing. When you have no way out, sometimes the only way out is whatever first thought comes, and it doesn't feel like it's the smartest thing to do. What is coming towards you is the 5 of Pentacles, a closed door. A closed door. A closed door, a warning, a dog barking, entry being denied. 5 of Pentacles is less. And look how interesting it is. What's coming is 5 of Pentacles less. Your challenge is the 10 of Pentacles, the double of it. So you may be getting less. You may have thought you'll get a certain number. You're getting exactly half of it. 10 of Pentacles, the 10, the whole deal is a challenge. Advantage is the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is winning at any cost. It's in your advantage. See, in the mind, you have Seven of Swords. You're trying to escape and run away at night. And your advantage is stand up and fight in the day and solve the situation, solve this issue properly. Let people see. Here's the thing. You're in your mind thinking how you can get things done quietly, hidden. Your advantage is, even though you're stuck, even though your life is screwed, even if things are not working your way, identify yourself. Let people see you. Boom. There. Now it kind of makes sense. To raise your frequency, we have the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is starting small, starting something. Student energy, but start. Start. And there's a dog there, right there. And the dog has a bone. See the difference? This dog does not let you come in. This dog is your companion. Two animals, two very different animals. One has a door closed and the other one is helpful. Let's see, Capricorn. Justice is clarified by Seven of Swords and the Star. Star is Aquarius energy. We are in the age of Aquarius. Seven of Swords is also in your mind. This is running away from, okay, two things. Running away from Aquarius energy. Running away from the age of Aquarius. An age of Aquarius is technology, innovation, reinvention, everything that, you know, it's justice. What you give is what you get. I'm also being inclined to say this would be the right time to change your mindset. If you are getting any sort of negative thoughts, negative ideas, poor ideas, weaker ideas, and how do you know if you have to operate them in hiding? If you have to do anything in hiding, my dearest Capricorn, it's not good. Don't do it. Five of Swords underneath. Do it in broad daylight. That's your advantage. I cannot make this thing up. Six of Swords within you. We have the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. 3 and 7 is a 10, solid 10, but it's broken down because 10 of Pentacles is not in your advantage. It's in your challenge this week. So the lack of funds, the lack of collaborations, the lack of teamwork, the lack of people, which is why mentally within you're going within and, you know, you're kind of visiting. And I'm okay with this. I like this for you. See it within. See it within. Actively see it. Where do you see yourself? And it may appear broken. It's okay. Let it be broken. But see those things that you want till you fix them up and you make that 10 of Pentacles from your challenge to your advantage. At least the steps you're taking is right within. Seven of Swords on your mind, that's a tricky one. 10 of Swords and the Death. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is ending. This is absolute ending. Capricorn, in your mind, whatever is ended, can I just say this? For a lot of you, you're revisiting that ending scenario again and again. And that is also stealing from self. That is also stealing your time. That is stealing your energy. What's going to happen if you're going to revisit that moment of ending? Yep, you got betrayed. Yep, you got hurt. Yep, somebody stabbed your back. Yeah, things finished. Things ended. How many times do you want to revisit? I know I may be coming across as a cold person, but it's important to address the white elephant. It's so important. And I want you to, I mean, the whole point of this is to get better for you. Five of Pentacles coming towards you is the Four of Swords and the Hermit. Yes, I mean, I just want to say this. You're reaching out to people. There is no help. There is no response. Doors are being closed on you this week. How you wish it would be different. How I wish, Capricorn, it would be different. But you thought it would be different. But it's a week where you try really hard, but you get no response. Ten of Pentacles in your challenge, the Temperance and the Devil. Devil is your energy, Capricorn energy. Temperance is Sagittarius energy, fire energy, trying to make things happen. The challenge here is that, can you get very, very clear about what is it that you want to keep? What is it that you want to transform? What is it that you want to exchange? What is it that is worth holding on to? Because now we're talking numbers. Ten of Pentacles is about numbers. What can you keep? What can you hold? What you no longer need? What is becoming a burden? What is a white elephant? Address the white elephant, please. Five of Swords for your advantage. The Moon and the Justice. Do you see that? Not in the hiding, in the full moon. This is full moon, this is full moon and sun. This is in moon. In light. In light. Can you take the things that belong to you, okay? A, fight for it, and B, can you operate in a way where you're actually not running away or you're not hiding, and also people get to see it. Justice is what you're starting with. Justice is your advantage. And it's the same message all over. Don't escape your healing. Don't run away from your healing. Can you heal in front of people? Can you heal? Page of Pentacles to raise your frequency. We have the Knight of Swords and the Tower. Ouch. I just want to say this, that, and this is how I'm picking it up for you, Capricorn, to raise your frequency. While you're starting something new, you cannot be affected by comparison. You have to move far away from places that that bring you down, that make you kind of remind you of the structure that you were in, because this structure is collapsing and this energy is moving away from this. So to raise your frequency this week, the entire week's approach has to be new, and you have to be far away from the structure that broke you, or that structure that is broken, or that it's not your job anymore. This Knight and this Tower, this Knight is running far away from this Tower. That's what you need to do to raise your frequency. Do not revisit the wounds, or do not revisit the places that hurt you or put you in the place of hurt. If you're starting new, start new. 3 cards, Capricorn, from the shadow work for you. 1, 2, and 3. We've got Wounded Healer. The wound is the place where the light enters in. Oh my gosh. You don't revisit the same places that hurt you, and wound is the same place where the light enters in. Very similar. Empathy, healing, purpose. Mental contest. Your strength isn't from winning, but it's the struggle that defines your strength. This is not the time to win, lose, hide, and run. This is the time to understand that what is it that you're doing in hiding, and what can you do in broad daylight. And we have light, the darkness. Darkness cannot dispel darkness. Only light can. Something here in your entire reading about what you're doing when nobody's watching, and ideally what you're supposed to be doing. Light and dark. Bang on to your entire reading. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is always the intention of this table, and we are moving on to Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius, and welcome. This is your reading from 5th to the 11th. This is your energy reading. However, if you're interested in daily prediction, then those readings are also up, and you can have a look at it and use it, obviously, for your highest advantage. Let's jump in, Aquarius. Let's see what this week has for you. and how you can use these energies for your absolute good. Let's go. We're starting with, okay, what? All right, stay with me. That's your energy, Aquarius, within you, on your mind, coming towards you. Challenge, advantage. Okay, and a card that's going to help us raise our frequency. Aquarius, intense energies. Let's talk. We're starting with the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is having less. Five of Pentacles is also being shown the door. For some of you, you're getting evicted, you're being removed, you're being, you know. It's not a good energy. It's just that having to leave a place where you thought you belonged. Not your door. Can we just say that? Wherever you are is not your door. Within Aquarius, you have the Page of Pentacles. See, you're learning. You're still figuring out. That's good. You're still figuring out. You're still figuring out. You're not picking the breadcrumbs. You're picking up what is important. Interesting. And you might have just found something. I also want to say that. On your mind, you have the Nine of Wands. Nah, you're not quitting. You're not leaving. You're not. Whatever you're doing, you're facing a little bit of issue and problem. And I get it. I get it. You're trying to find a breakthrough. You're trying to get something. Are you close? Maybe yes. But are you quitting? No, definitely not. In your mind, you're like, no, I'm going to crack this code. What's coming towards you this week is the moon. Moon is the darkness. It's the nighttime. It's a path. I am being very inclined to say this, that even though you don't know your way forward, you don't know. It may seem unclear. It may seem uncertain. But this is your path. This is your path. There is no other way. Just because it's dark does not mean, that's not the reason we don't take the path. And the darkness is always the fear. I'm being inclined to say, Aquarius, that even though it's uncertain, it is this path that you need to take. There is something unfolding in this path for you. Or you have to come face to face with something. The challenge here is the Ten of Swords. Challenge here is something is, too many things. Something is not worked out. Something is broken. Something has been, something is beyond repair, beyond fixing. I want to say that. It's beyond repair, beyond fixing. It's done, it's finished. You cannot do anything. Do not try to revive. However, look, your advantage is the Nine of Pentacles. You're starting with the 5, but advantage is 9. 5 is feeling less, 9 is feeling more. In both these pictures, there is only one energy. This is about you. How do you feel about yourself? Do you feel less? Do you feel more? The way you treat yourself is precisely the way the world will treat you. If you treat yourself as lack, the world will treat you as lack or less. If you treat yourself as, no, I am more, I deserve more, I show up asking more, that's how the world is going to treat you. Love that. To raise your frequency, you have the King of Wands, fire energy, your absolute opposite, fire, passion, pure passion. Your frequency has to be that of pure, absolute passion. King of Wands loves what he or she does. Just loves it. That's why he or she excels. You've got to get very passionate and you've got to fall in love with what you're doing. There is no other way. There is no other way. Look, eventually people join you. Eventually. But at first, it's your job to make yourself believe that you're in absolute love with what you're doing. That's the only thing here. All right, let's clarify for you, Aquarius. Let's see, what is the Five of Pentacles? Why do we have the Five of Pentacles? Why are we starting with the Five of Pentacles? We have the Chariot and the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is the Moon in Cancer. Chariot is Cancer card. Clearly, it was not your door. Don't be worried. If you're removed from any place, if something is not worked out for you, it was not your door. Universe is aligning you back to your own purpose. You cannot make this thing up. And I'm not saying something to make you happy. The whole point of us being removed from places or replaced or redirected is simply because we did not belong there. And the universe tends to, it feels harsh, but eventually when you look back, you realize, oh, why was I even there? So something is being realigned, redirected for your highest good. Chariot is universe's confirmation. Don't worry. Page of Pentacles within you, Ace of Cups, and the Page of Swords. See, you're still the student energy, still the learner energy. Fantastic. You're still curious. You're still finding out. The more you learn, the more you find out, you will get more. Aquarius, you cannot afford to get complacent. You cannot. How it works for you is the more you're active, the more you find out, the more you put yourself out there, the more things come to you, the more you create your own breakthrough. Simply put. 9 of Wands in your mind, because I'm not quitting. It's the 2 of Cups and the 9 of Wands. I'm not quitting. Aquarius is like, I will get this deal done. I will have this handshake moment. I will make this connection work. I will not leave. I will not rest until this is not done. So Aquarius, Hierophant underneath. The moon that is coming towards you, it's just, as you scratch the surface and clarify, there is so much you come to know about a sign and their personality. The moon is clarified by the Star and the Devil. Star is your card, Devil is Capricorn, Moon is Cancer or Pisces. Pisces. So 3 energies here. Pisces. This is almost like a triangle between Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. And that's the order, right? It's the order. We have Capricorn season right now, we have then Aquarius, and then we have Pisces. So you got to go through something for 3 months. You got to go something for 3 months. Figure out yourself, figure out the things that you want and face them. How it just makes sense. And then you have the Fool. See? Sometimes the energies just convey exactly what needs to be heard. 10 of Swords in your challenge, 6 of Pentacles, and the Fool. See, challenge here is something is done, finished, over. It's just broken. Don't fix what's broken. Okay, there's a brand new path. You continue to be who you are. A new path will unfold for you. That's what the moon is. Whatever is broken, whatever is not working, don't waste your energy and time on fixing that. As Aquarius and as a person, the way you are, you invest in whatever the next thing you have to do, and you'll immediately be on another path. Don't assume that you're on the same path with everything. Every time we do something, you're creating a new timeline, a new timeline, a new timeline. So one does not work, clean it up, go to the next one. Don't stay in what's not worked for a long time. 9 of Pentacles is clarified, that's your advantage, by the 6 of Swords and the 2 of Pentacles. 6 of Swords is also moving from choppy waters to calmer waters to better waters. And I just want to say you're doing something really, really great. It's just that when it does not work, it ticks you off. But there is you're appearing right now as work in progress. 3 months. Pisces season. Here's the thing. King of Wands to raise your frequency. We've got the Judgment and the Queen of Pentacles. Judgment is the resurrection, the comeback. The Queen of Pentacles is the money multiplier card for me. She has the potential to increase wealth, increase money, increase growth. So this week, to raise your frequency, become passionate about money. Become passionate about your home. Become passionate about the things that you have built. Become passionate and create. 2 things. You have to become very passionate and create. Create passionately, and then let's see next week what happens, Aquarius. 3 cards from the shadow work for you. It was actually a very cool reading. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, the first one is confront fears. That's literally what is coming towards you. The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek. Very Paulo Coelho. Very, very. Alchemist. The cave you fear, the place we fear is exactly where the treasure is. The unknown. Uncertainty is the only certainty there is. That's what is coming towards you. The path unknown, the moon. And we have escapism. Detach from daily struggles and relax, but don't use it as a form of avoidance. So detach from the daily struggles. This is a new message here. Aquarius, don't fret. If your path has been shifted, it has been changed, there is something here. You will realize it in retrospect, but for now, relax and continue to do the thing that you do the best. And a new path will unfold and open for you. And you'll only come to know once you're on the path. So that's what I have for you. I hope the right Aquarians get the reading at the right time, the message at the right time actually. Until then, do take very good care of yourself. Aquarius, I will see you on the other side. Moving on to Pisces. Hello Pisces and welcome. This is your weekly from the 5th to the 11th. Your daily predictions, if you're interested in that, are already up, and the idea is to give you messages in advance so that you can make the most out of a week, make most out of the messages and the energies. This is your energy reading, Pisces. If you're ready, I am. Let's see what this week is bringing so that you can make the energies work for you for your highest good. You're starting with, okay, within you, on your mind, coming towards you, challenge, advantage, and a card that's going to help us raise our frequency. Okay, Pisces, let's talk. You're starting with the shadow side. This is the devil energy. Card number 15. Ooh, you're coming face to face with something and you may not like it. You may not like it. We are doing the shadow work oracle after this. I'm going to take out 3 for you. We'll get some messages there for you, Pisces. This week you're coming face to face with something and you may not like what you see. We'll see what that is. Within you, 3 of Wands. This is being at the right place at the right time. This is you. You're waiting for something. Waiting for something. This is also the month of March. The beginning of Aries season. Ending of Pisces. Something here till your birthday month. Something. It's almost waiting for something or someone. On your mind, 2 of Cups, there is a connection, there is a person on your mind. I have to say it. If it's not a person, then it's a handshake moment. But it does look like a person. It does look like a connection. It does feel love. What's coming towards you is the 9 of Wands. It feels like somebody's not letting you get through them. Their guards are up. They're not letting you get through them. I don't know what happened. We'll see. Challenge is the wheel of the year or the wheel of fortune or the wheel. Pisces, simply. Something is not moving here. Something is stuck. Even though we are in 2026, something is repeating as early as this week. Something needs to be cleared. Something needs to be moved. A vehicle needs to be taken out from the garage so that you can clean the garage and then you can take the vehicle out. But something is still there in that same place. Even though everything changed. An entire year changed. Calendars changed. The advantage is the 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is, I don't know, but what I'm seeing right now, Pisces, I feel you need to write down. You need to pen down something. You need to make documents about something. Very important. You need to list out something. If anything, that's what I'm picking up from this 3 of Pentacles. It's very different from the Rider-Waite 3 of Pentacles. And this one is telling me that you need to sit down and make, have a paperwork ready for something. To raise your frequency this week, we have the High Priestess. This is your intuition. This is the moon energy. This is a cycle. Your challenge is also the wheel. You're stuck at a cycle. High Priestess is, does it have a hint of Pisces? I'm thinking. But it represents the moon, the phases of moon. You know, the new moon, the full moon, the crescent, the completion from the beginning, 1 month, a cycle, a month. From the onset of something, you know, like you start, you watch something, you plant a seed, you have a manifestation, the thought grows, till it is supposed to manifest. So this energy knows it all. To raise your frequency, you have to align with a cycle. And that is what your challenge is, the wheel. Your wheel is stuck. You have to align yourself with the timeline. I think this has been your reading for a while. You have to align yourself. You have to adapt to a particular timeline, to a particular cycle, to a particular season, to a particular country, to a particular continent. Let's see the shadow side, the devil. Why do you have the devil? 6 of Pentacles and the Emperor. Is it ego? Is it power? Is it status? You would know better. This is the allocation of power. This is the allocation of status. This is the allocation of position, title. And you may have thought you've done the right things and you deserve something, but the shadow, oh yeah, we have the death underneath. Because we have the devil here, things may not have gone down your way. And even if you've got what you wanted, Pisces, the others are not making it very easy for you. Are you giving things for, what is the reason for giving? What is the reason for doing charity? What is the reason? 3 of Wands within you, we have the 2 of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords. I think to a point you were waiting. And all this waiting, it's something, waiting on something, waiting for something is breaking your heart. Is there a distance between you and your person? Is there a distance between you and what it is that you want? Is the distance increasing? Because you're having to do things, waiting for someone, it's just breaking you more and more. Let's see the 2 of Cups on your mind, because that is a connection. 7 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. This connection is taking a toll over you, by the way. 5 of Cups underneath. Somebody is not committed. Somebody is, one person is doing the whole work. Somebody is not sharing, not expressing. I see a lack of communication. I see a lack of timing. I see that something is off. And you're waiting within. You are not expressing it on the outside that, can we talk? 9 of Wands coming towards you, Queen of Wands and 8 of Cups. This person is, whoever this person is, yes, they are very attractive, they look very good, fire sign possibly, Aries, Leo, Sag. It seems like they are on their own path, they're walking their own path. They have their backs turned on you, and they're going away. This energy has already distanced itself from you. Challenge is the wheel. It's clarified by the 7 of Wands and the wheel. You're the one who's stuck. You're the one, Pisces. I don't know the equation. We're starting with the devil card. Devil means somebody has a hold on you. And I feel they have moved on, Pisces. I think it's important for you to move on too, because however it is, it seems like you've got stuck into a a loop, in a cycle where ideally you should have left, you should have moved on to. Three of Pentacles for your advantage, Ten of Swords, and the Chariot. You should move on to. You possibly need to write down. You need to affirm this. Ten of Swords is something is over. Seven of Swords. Seven, Chariot is Cancer energy. Universe is confirmation that please move on. It's time to move on. Get into your vehicle. Put the ignition. Start the key and move on. Don't stay. If there is one thing I want to tell you from this message this week, is just move on. Don't stay. You don't belong here. To raise your frequency, the High Priestess, we have the Page of Wands and the Hierophant. That's the Divine Feminine. This is the Divine Masculine. This is a couple. Page of Wands and the Hierophant. It's the structure. Look, don't lose your faith in the organization. Don't lose your faith in the system. It's not, for example, if marriage does not work out, it's not marriage that sucks. It's the person. If a company did not work out, if a job did not work out, it's not the job, it's the people. So there's a very clear message here that know when you have to move on. Know when it's time for you to move on. Because clearly in here, people are moving on, Pisces. However, it feels like you have higher potential. There is a better place you deserve to be. But until and unless you don't let go of this connection, you don't let go of this situationship, you don't let go of this, you may not be in the place to move on. Sometimes we are not in the place to move on. So since you have the shadow side, and you will see that side of yours, maybe what this happens this week is you will see that side that I should have been 10-20 steps ahead. I am not. I have held back myself for a lot of people. We have anger, which says your expectations are not met. Obviously, express it in a healthy way. Then we have spirit awakening. Sit with your shadows. It's the way to enlightenment. Please see. This is your shadow side is showing that you could have been in a completely different place. You stop because you stop for people. And we have ride the storm. Let chaos and turbulence cleanse your spirit. We don't have the star card. I would have loved to see that with this. Purge, purify, refine. Let chaos and let all this madness, all this coming face to face with your shadow side be the reason for you to now ride the storm, you know. Cleanse yourself, purge, purify, refine. Only you can make life amazing for yourself, Pisces, nobody else. Our energy, your energy is responsible for yourself. You change, everything around you changes. You don't, nothing changes. It's the same. That's what I have for you, Pisces, and that is what I have for all my signs. I will see you next week for your next reading, for another reading, another time. Till then, take very good care of yourself. Thank you and bye-bye.